is at least 3,000 pounds, and I just lifted it onto my bed thinking that I would just be able to like pick it up and show you. We're gonna try. That was a lot. So yeah, never mind that. I wanted to do a little product review because I got this super dope thing and it's so useful. So yeah, let's talk about it. Let me catch a breath. That was crazy. Yeah, previously I have ordered all of my silver sheets as sheets already. But now I can make them. So I melted down all of the scraps that I've been collecting since I started, and I made them into little ingots, which really were just little tiny pores of silver just into a circle. And then I rolled them out flat, and that's how I made the bolo tie last week. I used that silver that I rolled out. So as if you watch that video, you would see how thin the silver can get by this roller, which to me was surprising. I thought I would have needed a more expensive or bigger one to get it that thin. But no, I was wrong and it works perfectly. So so anyway, yeah, let's get right into it. I'm just gonna show how it works and also how I melted down my silver because it's fun and there's fire, and why not show y'all how I did that too. So yeah, I'm gonna make a couple ingots and then I'll show you how I use the roller and some tips on how to use it. Says it right there. Vevor, tough tools, half the price. Alright, let's go make some ingots. So I have a lot of silver, like clippings and pieces that didn't work out so well, and I'm just gonna melt them down into some ingots. So this is borax flux, and you sprinkle it on while you're torching the silver, and it draws out the impurities. Right here I'm adding olive oil to the ingot mold so that it doesn't stick at all when I pour it in there. But yeah. So I've got my silver in the crucible and I'm just torching it, and this took forever. Oh, I do want to say that this is the sketchiest way I could have done this. So I do not suggest doing this on wood, and definitely not on top of carpet. That was crazy. But you know, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, so there's two main things that I noticed with this roller. The first one, it comes with bolts, so you're gonna do yourself a favor if you bolt it to the table. You just kind of have to do that in order to get the right leverage. The way it works is there's these two rollers, and at the top, the handle decides how far apart they are. So if you turn it to the left, they go further apart, and if you turn it to the right, they go closer. So each time you pass it through, you turn it to the right just a bit. I would say like a quarter of a full turn each time, so you don't crack and stress out the silver, which I ended up doing, and then I had to saw off part of it. So yeah, anyway, I highly recommend this roller. It's the Vevor Rolling Mill on Amazon. I think it's like $98 right now. But yeah, super affordable. It works really well, and I highly recommend it. Okay, so I didn't do it in this video because I didn't know about it yet, But I learned about annealing your silver, which basically just means that you torch it until it glows and then you put it on the bench block and hammer it, and it is so much easier to work with. So I suggest doing that. So that's all that I have for you. As you can see, it's pretty simple. I might do a video on torches and such, just because it was hard for me to find the right torch. And it also depends like what kind of hardware stores you have near you and whatever. But yeah, just gotta torch some silver, make it into ingots, and then you can very easily roll it into wire. You know, that's one thing I didn't do is make wire. Maybe I'll try that as well. But yeah, easy peasy to roll it into a sheet or whatever you need for your piece. So highly recommend this. It's a Vevor, I think that's how you say it. I'll link it down below. But yeah, I think it was the cheapest one that I could find, and it's very solid, works very well, so highly recommended. And yeah, thank you for watching. I will see y'all next week. I post every Wednesday. Oh yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them down below, and I'll do my best to answer them. And if I make some wire, I will make a little short out of it so that I can update you on how to do that. But I imagine it will be similar. So yeah, anyways, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see y'all next week.